Hey, what's up everybody? Lex here, and I haven't done a video in a little bit. I thought I'd give you an update on what's going on with me, what I'm doing, what I'm planning, and also I have some pickups. Not a whole lot of game pickups, but just a few pickups here and there. First off, of course, I got Super Smash Bros. 3DS. Fantastic game. I've put about 20 to 25 hours into it. I'm sure a lot of you have put way more into it than that. But, yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about it. It's Smash Bros. I've unlocked all the characters. I've unlocked all the stages. I haven't done all the challenges yet. So there's still more to do. But I think I'm done with it for now. I always come back to certain games, especially on 3DS. I have several that I haven't completed all the way through yet. But Super Smash Bros. Is an excellent game, well worth the $40. I've been playing a lot as Link. In fact, I haven't played online a whole lot. I don't know why. I think it's because I have to be in this room. My router's right there next to me. I have to be right by my router for it to work. And that's kind of a pain. It's not a huge pain. I could still do it. It's just I find myself wanting to do other things. But I did do a 99 stock battle as Link against Marth, level 9 Marth, against the CPU. And that took about a little over an hour and a half of total gameplay time to finish. Of course, I had to spread it over a few days. That's how I play Smash Bros. That's how I play my 3DS in general. I just spread it over a few days. I'll play 10 to 20 minutes here, 10 to 20 minutes there. And so I really had to break it up, but it lasted about 3 or 4 days, and it was a lot of fun, actually. There were moments where, and excuse any loud noises from my cat over there. He's trying to scale stuff he's not supposed to. Cat, get down. Oh, God. Alright, so sorry about that. He was trying to take out the whole switcher on my TV there. Anyway, so now he's going to join me here. Yeah, the 99 stock battle went well. There were moments where Marth was up like 6 stocks, and then I eventually beat him by 8 stocks. So I think I'm better now at Smash Bros. Than I was before, but I'm still not great, obviously. And I still haven't perfected many characters. I've played with each and every one of them because I've beaten Classic Mode with every one of them. But there's some characters I just have a better handle on than others. All the new characters are pretty cool. Duck Hunt Dog actually was surprisingly good. Pac-Man is great. Mega Man's okay. You know, he's serviceable, but he's nothing I would want to play with. Anyway, I don't want to ramble on forever about Smash Bros, but I enjoy it. And of course, let me know what you guys think of it. But I gotta be honest with you. I'm kind of like satisfied for Smash Bros for a while. Like, now that I've played the 3DS version, the Wii U version just, like, yeah, I want to get it. And I know it'll be different in some ways, but same in a lot of other ways. But I'd rather kind of get WWE 2K15 at this point if I had to choose between the two of them, because they both come out about the same time. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get the Smash Wii U bundle, because I got the controller bundle. I don't know if I'm gonna get it day one. We'll see. We'll wait and see. But yeah, Smash Bros. 3DS, good game. Go check it out if you haven't already. If you have bought it already, tell me your thoughts in the description. Rascal, what do you think of Smash Bros. 3DS? He's indifferent. Alright, so as you guys know, I am a huge movie fan. And I picked up some movies, some TV stuff. I see every movie that comes out to our movie theater. I used to post movie reviews that my wife and I did on the channel. To be honest, they didn't get very many views, so I stopped doing them because the time I had to put into making the review video-wise and putting it up, just it wasn't worth it. So maybe I'll do like the big reviews. Maybe I'll go back to that because I know a few of you liked it. But anyway, I picked up this. I actually picked this up last month. Yeah. It's Draft Day. A football movie. Kevin Costner. It's all about the NFL Draft. NFL Draft is my favorite thing about sports. Not the NHL Draft, not the MLB Draft, the NFL Draft. It's so interesting, and I'm very happy that they decided to make a film about it, because the film is indeed very interesting. It has a lot of drama, and even my wife, who's not a football fan, doesn't know anything really about the NFL Draft, she really enjoyed it. I gave this a 4.5 out of 5 in our official reviews. That might be a little biased, a little high. Maybe a 4 is probably for most people, but it is really good. It's a good sports movie. Kind of harkens back to the 80s and 90s sports movies that used to come out all the time. We just don't get them anymore like this. We usually get like historical, like biopics and stuff like that. So Draft Day, Blu-ray, recommend it. Highly recommend it. And then I got this past weekend, actually, and it just came out. It is the Fargo miniseries from FX. It's only 10 episodes long, but it is fantastic. And I dropped it bringing it on the way here, so it seems to be kind of out of place now. I wonder if I broke it. I hope not. Yeah. Anyway, so it's 3 discs. Yep, there's the... pop it right back in and it's good as new. But something cool about this is it came in this package right here, and it came with this awesome beanie. I'll take it off because it's kind of itchy now. But let me put everything aside here. There you see it's got the Fargo logo with the guy shooting the other guy in the head, and the blood is spelling Fargo. And then it's got right here on the blue, it's got, I don't know what this third is, but you know, it's got like a snowflake and a $sign and something else. I don't know what that is, but I've been wearing this. It's starting to get a little colder. It's not like 30 degrees or anything here, but it's starting to get into the 50s and everything. So I've been wearing this around. I'm usually not a beanie guy, but this is so cool that I had to. So even though my hair is probably really messed up, I'm going to put it away for right now and continue the video without it, because it's actually a good temperature inside. The same day at the same store, I picked this up. It's Halloween 2. I am a big horror movie fan, and I did not have this in my collection. I only need H2O now to complete the collection, and it turns out that the 2 films in the collection I didn't have before I bought this were the 2 films I liked the least. I don't like this film very much. The reason I don't like it very much, and I won't go into a full review here, but it's supposed to be viewed as a back-to-back deal with the first one, with the first Halloween. It's supposed to be like a part 2, and it continues the story right where the first one left off. But this doesn't have any of the same atmosphere, the same creativeness. It just doesn't have any of the same thing. And technically, if it took place on the next day, or, you know, I guess it takes place at Halloween night. So technically it's still Halloween, but it's not a new Halloween. It's just, I don't know. There's several things that I don't like the ending to this. I'm going to rewatch it and give it another shot, though, and see how it goes. But H2O is bad. It's really boring. People dislike Resurrection, I think. Maybe not the most out of all. I think people dislike number 3 the most, which is actually one of my favorites, and I'll talk about that in a different video, different Halloween video. I love Halloween, by the way. Anyway, Halloween 2. This was actually loose in here, so I would tip it upside down, and the disc would be sliding around in there. And I was like, well, this is their only copy. Do I want to risk it? It was only $5, but I went up to the guy and said, this is kind of floating around in here. Do you have another copy? He checked. They didn't, and he said, I can give you a discount if you want on it. So I actually got a 10% discount on top of that. I only saved a few cents, but you know what? I paid under $5 for this, so I'm very happy about that. Next up, we have a game pickup, actually, and this is not my pickup. This is my son's pickup. He got Minecraft for the PS4. Now, we have Minecraft for the computer. We have it for the 360 too, but I don't have a 360 anymore. I got rid of it like 2-3 years ago. Oh, cat. Anyway, we love Minecraft in this house. Everybody does. My wife, my son, and I. We play Minecraft a lot. I play Minecraft a lot. We have our own server, family server that we do. And basically, when somebody's in here playing Minecraft, now somebody can be in the living room playing Minecraft. And it's not as good as the computer version, obviously. It's harder to control. It's harder to build stuff just because you're using the controller. And it's not really designed to do that. It still works, though. It's still pretty fun. Plus, on the PS4, you can stream, which you can stream on the PC as well, but it's just so much easier on the PS4 to stream because it's not bogging your computer down to stream. I try to stream on the computer, and it's just laggy. So, Minecraft, PS4, we love it. I hope you love it too, because it's a great game. What else have I been up to? Well, I have been working on my Halloween video. I'm going to try to put a Halloween video up every year. This year, I'm working on a Child's Play series retrospective. So I've been deep in this. I've been recording all the movies that I have. I've been finding production footage, production pictures, and I'm putting it all into like a documentary. It's going to be between a half hour and an hour long. So it's a pretty big thing. And I'm going to talk mostly in depth about the first movie, but I'll go into the second movie a little bit and the third. And, each will have less of a section just because I think the most information out there is for the first film. But hopefully you guys that maybe don't know about the Child's Play series will learn a few things. And those of you who do know about the Child's Play series will kind of just reminisce with me, if you will. So that is coming, hopefully Halloween, I hope. I've still got a long way to go. I finished recording all my lines for the voiceovers yesterday. I need to just put everything together, and that's what I'm going to work on immediately after I get done with this video. But I wanted to put this out because I haven't done anything in a while. And then finally, we have, I've been playing this a little bit. This is the Elder Scrolls Anthology. I've been playing Skyrim. I just installed it, loaded it up. I haven't played it on computer before this, so it's a little weird for me. It's weird in the way it moves. I'm not used to it moving maybe as quickly as it is, and so I can only play for a few minutes before getting sick. I get motion sickness easy. That's right. Yes, I do. What, you want some games? Come back. Anyway, I've been playing that. I've been playing a little State of Decay because I've been watching The Walking Dead on Netflix. And State of Decay it's a rough game, but it's fun because there's no other game really like it. That's like a story-driven zombie survival game where you're focusing on a group. And of course, my cat is going after my switcher again. But it's so interesting. Just you get to switch between all the characters in your group, and if one person dies, they die for good, and you save other people to recruit to your camp. You try to find better places. You try to find food, resources, all that. It gives you side missions, and the combat is okay. It's a rough game. It's like a PS2 game. Which you can upscale it on your computer, but it just doesn't run very well if you do. I tried playing a little bit of Tropico 3. I stopped playing that real soon afterwards. It just, to me, it hasn't aged well, and it's only been out for 6 years or something like that. Not even that, I don't think. And I think that's it. I think that's what I've been up to. My wife is doing a surrogacy program. So she is actually going to be a surrogate for a couple that can't conceive. And so that is ramping up, and we're about to do the transfer for that soon, which you'll have to do that in San Francisco. So things are going to kind of get hectic around there. But it's also going to be interesting. So it's not going to be dull around this house, that's for sure. Even though I like it dull. I like just sitting on the couch and playing games and everything. So anyway, that's all I've got to ramble on about. Oh, one more thing. I'm actually wanting to, like, people say, well, what's your career? What do you want to do? I'm 26 years old, so I've had a lot of time to think about it. And I worked for GameStop for a while, and after a while I realized that I don't want to move up here. I don't want to, like, be a manager of a store. It's too much stress. It's too much, on somebody else's time. You're on call. I don't want to do that. Even though I could make some decent money doing that, I don't want to do that. So I figured, what do I want to do? I dabbled in trying to make some games, and I realized I'm not ready for that. That's a lot of coding and stuff like that, stuff that I just can't get a grasp on. There's some people out there that they just cling to whatever. I can't wrap my head around it. So I've always been a guy who's had ideas, and I want to act on those ideas. And one of the things I'm acting on is this Child's Play retrospective. I've never done anything to this scale. I've never done anything this big. I've never done anything that long. That's what she said. And then also, I want to kind of get my story out there to people. Not my personal story, but there's the whole story with our local theater. I've lived in small towns all my life, except for Reading, which I lived for a couple of years, and that was 100,000 people population, so it was a decent sized town. But I've never lived in a big city. I've always dealt with small town cinema, so like small town movie theaters. And if you live in a small town, you know that small town movie theaters usually don't make it. I grew up in a town called Willows for a little bit, and the movie theater there actually lasted quite a while. Another town I lived in was a town called Orland, and their movie theater I think lasted maybe 2 years or something like that. Now I live in Red Bluff. We have a movie theater here. It's been here since 1993. We also have we also have a historic theater. There we go. And I just think it's so interesting that movies impact us. The movie theater impacts us as a child so greatly, because you watch films you must have watched dozens of films as a kid, maybe even hundreds of films, and the ones you remember the most, more than likely, are the ones you saw in a movie theater, because the screen is so big when you're a kid, and so it plays on that nostalgic factor. And with all these smaller movie theaters going out of business, kids aren't really getting that experience anymore. Plus you have YouTube, and you can just rent it on iTunes or whatever, and people aren't getting the same experience. So I think that's one interesting aspect. I think another interesting aspect is that my movie theater does a subscription model, so you paid like $20 a month and you get to see all the movies you want. And that really made some people mad in this community. So I want to get their interviews, I want to get the owner of the theater's interviews, and I want to get employee interviews, and I just think it would make a fantastic documentary. But to get into filmmaking, so basically that's what that ramble was all about. I want to be a filmmaker. To get into filmmaking, you have to have the equipment. You can't shoot anything. I can't shoot, like I'm shooting on my camera glasses right now. I can't shoot a movie on my camera glasses. So I need a camera. It's going to cost a couple $1,000s. I need equipment, memory cards, microphones, stands, bags, you name it. I need it. And so the next year will be me raising the money to get all that stuff, and hopefully getting research done on this topic so that I can make this documentary. And the great thing about technology now, even though I kind of just, ran it down with the whole movie theater talk, a great thing about technology now is I can release this on YouTube for free, and you can watch it. I can monetize it. It's all mine, and I can make my money back that way. I can sell it on iTunes, Vimeo, or whatever. you know, I don't have to release it in the theaters. This isn't 20 years ago. I don't need a theatrical release to make money off of, you know, hard work and paying for equipment anymore. So that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm going to do. And hopefully you guys will hear more as I do like diary updates or vlogs or whatever, and show you my equipment and all that kind of stuff that I'm going to get. So I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are excited for more content for this channel as well. You know, I'm going to try to do a little bit. I'm not going to put as many videos out, but I'm going to try to make them quality videos. And this has already lasted 20 minutes long. So thank you for watching if you stuck through it all. If not, I don't blame you. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you later, guys.